till it turn to gold. Midas hands, but we all grow old.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Katie, and this is my 5th year teaching. I am in 3rd grade this year, and welcome to my first attempt at a week of my life vlog for this new school year. So glad you guys are here. I have not been vlogging the beginning of the school year. I'm gonna walk and talk, get things set up as I'm talking to you because it's just been a busy start. Changing schools, changing grades, it's no joke. And I've been busy. And vlogging is it's not hard, it's just an extra layer. I've described this at the end of the year before. It's just like an extra layer in addition to everything that I have to do. And so I just haven't been doing it. And so I'm picking it up today. I'm gonna try to take you along for a little bit of my week, every day this week. Today is Monday. I have a brand new seating chart around in my room. I added an extra table group since classroom setup because I have an extra student who comes in my room for reading and math. So I now have a blue table, I have an orange table, I have a pink table, a green table, and a yellow table in the back. So our classroom is happening, but I kind of like it because it adds this like extra walkway right here through the middle, and then it makes the groups a little bit smaller and more manageable than they were before because I did just have this like big group happening in the middle. As far as content goes, we're still teaching all the same things that have been since the beginning of the year. This is full week number 3. We had 3 days at the beginning, and our district gave us like 2.5 weeks to start our reading curriculum for the first week, and so we're still chugging along through the reading curriculum, and we'll be doing that till about Wednesday. We'll take our first tests on our like unit 1, week one, even though it's been 2.5 weeks. So that'll be like our first assessment day. So that'll be interesting. And I'm doing data, as you can see over here for my graph in math, and we'll finish that up on Thursday. So this is gonna be like the first week that we start finishing units and then starting new ones, which is exciting, but also a little bit like, oh, okay, I gotta like make sure I know what I'm doing and make sure I'm ready for the next unit and try to start getting into some patterns and routines because it's kind of been like scrambling to figure out what to teach. And now that we've been teaching it for so long, it's been like, how can I stretch this and make it go a long ways? So it'll be exciting to start a new unit and see if I can get some routines going to help myself. So what I'm doing to start my day is I'm pulling up our Go Math textbook on the board. So when we get to our math lesson, I'll be ready to like walk the students through that up on the board. So I've done that. I'm about to get our morning routine PowerPoint up on the board because I want them to know that morning routine really, really well. And then the beginning of our day starts with our morning routine, obviously, and then we go to math and we'll have our math lesson. And then after that, we do AR reading, then they go to specials. Then we've got reading. And then after that, they go to lunch, and then we have recess, computer time, go home. So it's gonna be like a fast and furious day. I hope. Well, I hope it's not furious. I just hope it's fast because it's Monday and I'm tired. But I got up this morning, fixed my breakfast. I'm here early because I have an IEP meeting and I got coffee. So I should be ready to go. I'm just gonna finish getting stuff prepared in the classroom, review my plans, start getting ahead on anything I can get ahead on, and I will check in with you guys later today. All right, forgive the air conditioning, but it is Florida in August, and so I need to have it on or I'm gonna overheat just talking to y'all. I went ahead and left school this afternoon, got everything done that I needed to do. Today was a successful day. We made it through all of the lessons that we had planned, which was good. I don't know if I mentioned this to you or not this morning, but our district gave us a long time to finish Unit 1, Week 1, and like, I'm ready to be done. Our assessment is gonna be on Wednesday, so I have some ideas that I'm probably gonna do at home, just making some slides to practice our word study skill. And then tomorrow I'm gonna let them do spelling practice with a friend. We're just gonna do an example passage of like a fable and finding text evidence. We're just kind of like grasping at straws to find things to do. But I finished introducing like how I want them to do rotations. So hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna have them turn it in. So maybe tomorrow morning I'll be able to show you kind of what we do, or tomorrow afternoon, probably after they turn it in. I can show you what I'm planning to do for rotations. I got the idea from a friend. I'm trying to fix the color here, there we go. But it was a good day, a good Monday. I enjoyed my outfit all day today. I didn't show it to you this morning. Can you see the steering wheel's in the way? Cute top from TJ Maxx. I saw the pattern and I was like, I have to have it with my white jeans. So I was feeling good because I wore an outfit that made me feel confident. I had some coffee this morning, so I was ready to tackle Monday. So I just got home. I'm gonna pull into the garage all the way, and then I have like a women's event tonight at church, which I'm really stoked for, and I'm just gonna enjoy relaxing this evening. I'm gonna go in and get some water and a snack to hold me over until that event, maybe make some word study practice slides, but that's all I'm doing tonight. So I will pick up the phone again. I'm still getting, or the camera again, I'm still getting used to vlogging, so forgive me if this one is sparse, but we're getting back in the swing of things, for lack of a better term. Good morning and happy T-shirt Tuesday. On Fridays here we wear our house colors, and so on Tuesdays we wear whatever teacher tee we want. So let me just start off today so I don't forget showing you my outfit. All right, I'm wearing this 3rd grade T-shirt. I will link the Instagram handle from where this is from below if you'd like to get one. They have one for lots of different grade levels on Etsy, so it's really cute. Jeans and Birkenstocks, and I am so comfortable, and it's so nice to be comfortable on a Tuesday, just like ready for the day. So I'm gonna start my morning off the same way that I did yesterday. I'm booting up all of my computers. I'm gonna write our homework up on the board. We're writing it together in our planners for all of the month of August, and then when September hits, they're gonna be responsible for writing it on their own. So I've been writing it up there, getting it prepped. That way when we write it together, it'll be ready. I'm gonna pull up our math pages on the board. And yeah, Tuesdays I have morning duty, so I go out to the playground. Tuesdays have always been my morning duty day, so when we divided it at pre-planning, I was like, I will take Tuesday because then I won't forget, because that's just my day. I've had Tuesday duty since I've been teaching. This is my 5th year, and it's always Tuesdays. So I'm pretty pumped for that it's gonna be easy to remember. These erasers keep falling, like, keep them in your desk, people. Keep them in your desk. That's why we wrote numbers on them. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with all of that stuff to get my day ready to go. Alrighty, I've been up here grading papers like a mad woman. You can hear my computer is like whirling away over here. We had a very busy day. Math went great. We went over our homework. They seem to be doing better with graphing, which is awesome. This hair is something else. I curled it with like my big barrel curler this morning, which I did earlier this week, and it kind of just like falls and then gets frizzy. So what I'm gonna do tonight is just spray it and then dry shampoo it and just see what it looks like tomorrow. But it doesn't really hold, but it kind of gives the hair like a direction that it's supposed to go. At least it's better than like waking up and it looking like bedhead. So when I curl it, at least I'm like, this is the way you're supposed to look. I don't know, we're still figuring it out. Figuring out the easiest way to do it. It's hot and humid outside, so I'm working with it. After that, we had a special area. Then we did reading. Reading was kind of a hot mess. Tomorrow we take our first test, and then we're moving on to the next unit. Or the next week's lesson, so that'll be good because it was kind of a hot mess today, but it's fine. We did do partner practice with spelling words, and they did really well with that, working on their whiteboards and like helping each other spell the words and quizzing each other. So they really enjoyed that. That was probably the best part of our reading block, honestly. Then we got started. We took our science quiz and we did this one guided. So I like made them set up the privacy walls like it was a normal quiz. And then I just guided them through the questions and kind of gave them really big hints. So I told them, I said, if you're listening and following along, y'all, I said, if you're listening and following along, you're going to do great. If not, good luck. So most of them did pretty good. You could tell the ones who were not listening and following along. Then after we did that, we started our lesson 2, and it's going to be an inquiry lesson where they're measuring mass and volume, but we're doing the digital lesson and the lesson guide first. And then after that, we'll be able to like do the experiment, but I'm giving them a lot of exposure with how it works on the board first with the digital lesson. So I think that's going to be my flow. We do like the digital lesson and the guide first, and then we do what's in the book. That way, when they get to the book with their partner, they can be a little more independent because they're familiar. They've got the background knowledge to work on it. because I tried to do it the opposite way for this first unit, and I did not care for that very much because the pages were just too difficult for them. So once we went over it together on the digital lesson, I was like, okay, now they would be ready to do the textbook pages and read it so it wouldn't be like way too advanced. So I like that. Then we did our computer time at the end of the day. I'm almost done getting all my fluency data. So we've been working hard. I'm like messing with the pieces of my hair. Look at this. That's still hairsprayed back there from this morning. Like messing with it. So that means I need to go. So I had to grade the digital lesson guide from lesson 1 for science, the science quiz, and then the activity that we did in reading, and enter all those grades. So I'm posted up back here at my back table, and I'm usually like, I'm trying to decide where I want to like post up in my room this year. I love my chair. I love my comfy chair over at my desk. But the problem with that is there's not a lot of space on my desk because I have the computer screens. And so like grading was way easier back here because I had space, but I don't have a computer back here unless I use my laptop, which I can keep my laptop back here. But if I keep my laptop back here, I don't want students walking right here anymore. So like maybe when I leave today, I'm gonna turn this tray this way to like block this as an entrance. So like this is my corner and like they don't come back here anymore because they kind of walk back behind the table. So we may talk about that in the morning and block it off because then I can leave my computer right here plugged in if I need to. Or I could leave it like on the bottom shelf or something. And then when they're working at their desk or doing anything, I can sit back here and still monitor on my computer on GoGuardian, which is like a program where I can watch and see what they're doing and make sure they're like on task on their computer. Because this is where I'm going to be when I start small groups eventually. So I always like having like my back table as my hub. That's been how I've done it the last 3 years. But just with the way my classroom's set up, it's not with my desk. That makes sense. Last year, my small group table was with my desk. And the 2 years before that, it wasn't, but I never used my desk, ever. I had like a great little Google Pixel book that I used. And so I just kept my back table basically about where I am right now, like in relations to the room where like all of this was in front of me. This is kind of what it was like my 2nd and 3rd year where I was in the back right corner. I still don't love this horseshoe shaped table. I wish it was kidney, but that might just be something that I can get switched another year and we just go through the horseshoe. It does give them a lot more space though, so I like that. So we're just gonna get used to that and see what we can do. Oh my gosh, there is a bug on my table. You ready? I'm gonna show this to you. There it is right there. Ew, is it a cricket? I think it's a cricket. That's gross. So I'm going to kill that before it gets any closer to me because ooh, here it comes. And then I'm heading home because I'm done for the day.